welcome back to the channel with me, your host, Jake Monroe. Now, before we get on with the video today, I would just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who showed up to the 12-hour stream where I finished Kingdom Hearts. We all had a really fantastic time. It was super fun. Can't wait to do it again. And if you want to make sure you're present for the next 12-hour stream, make sure you click that bell down below so you get all the notifications. And as per usual, if you'd like to watch the extended and uncensored version of these videos, link down below, or click join to either join the Patreon or join this channel as a member. Now it's time to get back onto the goths, I'd say. Far too much time has been spent on other things like metalheads, black metalers, e-boys, and since this lad hit 1 million views on a reel on Instagram, I know, I've still got it, I think it's about time I went back into the goth subculture because quite frankly, there's a lot there to talk about. So let's not waste any time! Next to goon baiters, my least favorite goth content is this. I really hate that stuff. When goths do like the cringy goth club dance in their bedroom, I hate that stuff. I hate that a lot. I can honestly say I don't really have an opinion on short or long skirts, though I did have a kilt that was pretty cool. That got stolen, but I did feel pretty powerful in my kilt, in my utility kilt. Yo, we got cyber catgirls before GTA 6. What a terrible f***ing song. Lenny is down bad and desperate. I need a girl like this. Or guy, I don't care. If you're a femme cat person, it doesn't really matter what you got going on down there. As long as you've got at least one hold of yours, you're good. A techwear cat girl in the snow. This was not on my bingo card for this video. I'm pretty sure that's not what trad goth makeup is. It's definitely what it has become, but... and it's fine. It looks great. It's just calling it trad. Because my understanding is that traditionally speaking, trad, right, is like what it was in the 80s. What goth was, not what it is now. And I'm pretty sure that's not what people were doing with it back then. I mean, here's some examples. Am I correct? Am I wrong? Like, old 80s trad goth makeup wasn't really about, like, the contouring or anything like that. Like, with that modernized nose contouring that's like, just gone way too f***ing far, in my opinion. And I just realized I forgot to do my contouring. So we, like, redefining what trad goth means now? Does that mean it's okay for us to start redefining what goth is, too? Weird. What a weird... what a weird mashup here. Also, I love that Robert Smith is looking directly at her. This f***ing Ankh belt, dude. Is this TikTok store shit? Is that what this is? What? Why? Why do this? You got the goth drip going, you went to a graveyard, there's a mausoleum behind you. This is the song she went with. It's fun though, she's doing a really good job with it. She's doing a great job. She's like committing to it. She's moving, she's animated. She's not doing that thing where like she finds her good angle and like stays in it. It's like, yeah, she's doing great. Has she done music videos before? There is a level of acting you need for it. Nice muted look. See, my problem with being a goth myself is that not only are your clothes all black, which for the longest time was almost impossible to convey with old phone camera technology. It's very difficult to show off anything you were wearing. It just looked like a black blob. But the other problem with it as well is the fact that not only are you wearing all black, but everything behind you is also all black and white in this regard. So it's very difficult to like get a decent example of your outfit because your outfit blends in with each other because camera phones just aren't good. Most people's lighting in their house isn't good, especially if you live in Europe. Your background is also black. So it's super difficult. And I am so familiar with the frustration of trying to show off a good outfit and being unable because of the environment and the nature of the outfit. And even in this girl's situation, her hair is also black and covering. Goths have attention to detail, and the details are lost. I would say that outfit is about as cliche as it gets. Not an ounce of, but what if we did this, was applied to this outfit once. It's also the same belt that everyone wears. I'm so glad there's music playing over this because we've reacted to this chick talking before and the words she's saying and how she's saying it. I'm so happy we can't hear what she's saying. I'm fine, his type. See, the reason why that this is a meme is because typically women like this don't treat men very well. That's why it's like he's not fine. He's interested in these types of women. Women that treat men like shit. The reality? I don't think anyone wants a goth that has fake tan. You can wear fake tan if you want, but personally, the all black outfit with the fake tan, I'm not... You're thinking it too. You're thinking it as well. That's why you guys like watching me. Because I say what you're all thinking. I'm just saying, you can make a pretty accurate assumption about the type of girl that wears fake tan and dresses like this. Can't you? Go to a club! Why is everyone just like... You had like the nightclub. Then you had silent nightclubs, silent discos, where like now you can't even all just share in the music. Now you can like take it off and have a completely separate experience to everybody else. Now you're just having remote nightclubs. COVID's over! Everything's open again! You can go back out! I told you, man, my least favorite goth content is people doing like the goth dances in their bedroom. I can't think of anything where it feels performative, doesn't it? A little bit like you're dancing for like judge panels of goths and you're desperate not to get the not a goth comment from them. You act affectedly, let's just say. This is so Trish from Devil May Cry. No. That's a lot of tattoos, goddamn. That black work is solid. Leg sleeves are also good. You'd be prettier without tattoos. Ladies, block out all distractions because you're gonna want to hear this. If you are gross, you can enhance yourself with tattoos, okay? It pales in comparison to like looking after yourself, sorting out your diet, being more active, keeping up with your hygiene, okay? These are not things that plague men. They plague you too. I've known plenty of stinky women. I've come across many stinky bitches, but you can immediately enhance your appeal by getting more tattoos. It's just a fact. Now for the hot chicks out there, you are also going to benefit from this. The hottest girl in the world with no tattoos is not as hot as she would be if she had tattoos. I hate this stuff, man. I hate this shit so much, dude. Also, I just want to speculate on something here. And again, it's animated, and you can share your opinions down below. But Mavis is 118 years old. Well, it's her birthday anyway, which means there's a portion of the first movie where she's 117. The implication being that in vampire years, she's turning 18. Meaning, technically speaking, she is presented as 17 years old. 117, but 17 years old since she was born a vampire. Does this actually count? Is this in any way being perceived, or could this be called out for the sexualization of a child character from a TV show. Now, you could argue that in human years, Mavis is 117 years old, going on 118 years old. And I know in the later movies, I think they have kids or something like that, so it doesn't really matter anyway. You could also argue that, yes, it's an animated character and not real. But then, even if they are animated, you have to ask yourself the question, what is so attractive about this character above other characters? What is the appeal of Mavie Wavy? I'm beginning to delve into this whole underage character sexualization culture, and I'm trying to form my opinions on it by hearing everyone's take on the culture so that I can get a very good idea of the position I want to take and how I can defend it. Here's this comment again. Scrolling feels like a divorce. Shut the fuck up! Shut up! What happens if it's really hot and it ruins the fit? Then that's what happens, Carlos. I will tell you one thing that's worse than that, though. Because if you are really hot, it means you're living in a hot country, which means most likely every indoor area has AC, so you're not really in any danger of sweating your mediocre goth makeup in this instance. But try wearing goth makeup in Irish weather when it's windy and rainy all the time. Wind and rain does far more damage to makeup and hair than standing around in the hot sun would. That is honestly the actual lore accurate reason why I stopped doing my hair in extravagant styles, because the weather would immediately mutilate my hair. It would be sitting perfect. It's like I look like a gothic Final Fantasy character, feeling good, feeling fine. Step outside, rain, flat. And now curly because of rain. And then the wind, pff, now my hair is back. And the wind and the rain is now in my face, melting off my makeup. It's an actual genuine problem that affects Irish goths everywhere. And if you would like to donate to the charity, it's to raise awareness for Irish goths. They need your help. The accent is terrible. Look, I've met some nice furries, and for the most part, they are actually quite nice. You'd have to be if you've endured unbridled hate over the years, but they still creep me out. Furries creep me out. I struggle to understand the appeal, nay, the obsession with this. It's also the artwork bothers me immensely. It's the eyes. It's the eyes. It's the sexualization of dog creatures. It's like, oh, but it's not a sex thing. It is. A lot of it is. Type in furry into any search engine, see what comes up. What comes up? This is one of my problems with alternative subculture. It's like finding cool people in it, quite rare. I'm just like a normal person. I just like alternative music and I dress differently, but you know, I look after myself and I like to talk about stuff and get into deep things, and I'm also politically open-minded. I like to hear both sides. I don't have any strange or weird kinks that could be considered utterly reprehensible, and I just have an appreciation for the alternative subculture. Is like 1% of alternative subcultures. The rest, stuff like this. In order to be friends with people in the alternative subculture scene, you kind of have to overlook a lot of stuff. And for the most part, I do overlook the furry stuff. Because furries, the ones I've met, have been quite nice. They understand that it's weird, and they understand that I find it weird, but I'm not going to stand there and be like, you're weird. Ew. Ew. I'm not going to do that, right? However, on my platform, I can convey my perception of it. I'm allowed to do that. But unfortunately, alternative subculture, this isn't even the worst of it, okay? Furry, to be quite perfectly honest, is only the top of exactly how degenerate alternative subcultures can get. And with the absolute nosedive culturally that liberalism has had at the moment, which has taken subcultures with it, it's now even worse. It's even worse than it used to be. Okay, apparently this is the May is going to be the month of Egyptian goth for some reason. They're going to be listening to literally anything but goth music from the 80s for their goth TikToks. I don't know why this is. It's because of the Ankh belt. It's because of the f***ing Ankh belt. That's why. They started buying the Ankh belt and they're like, isn't this Egyptian? I should start doing Egyptian TikToks. I bet you that's it. A trad goth's take on this trend. It is a trend! I knew it! They got the Ankh belt and they're like, Egyptian. I mean, Arabian Nights by Susan the Banshees is like right there. Anyway, again, not trad goth. Bedroom goth dances again. I hate this shit. It's not trad goth. How are any of us expected to respect all these goth elitists? And they're like, this is not what goth is. It's like, you keep doing trad goth? Wrong! Your version, your perception of trad goth makeup is incorrect. Not saying that this person is an elitist. I'm just saying I have seen elitists try to do trad goth makeup and doing something like this, which is like a modern drag goth version. Thank you, Bleeding Heart, for the comment, for giving me the perfect explanation for what this is. But yeah, this is not trad goth. And I honestly think people's perception of what goth originally has become so skewed over the years, with people insisting a skewed perception of what goth was to each generation, to each individual getting into the goth subculture. It has to be what's happening. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I had a great day today, because I made it a great day. If you'd like to watch the extended version of this video where I'm going to talk for another 5 minutes, then click join down below, or follow the link to the Patreon. You both get the same thing. I've been Jake Monroe. Catch you next time.